Don't say that word.
So this is something I got from across the pond. I couldn't find them anywhere here. These are the Vision Aurora BFT, which means bottom-fed tank system. It's very interesting. I'm just going to show you this closey-uppy. Says it features 1.8 mil tank. Not a big tank. It's bottom-fed. Yeah, it's an interesting little unit. So here's what it comes with. Your fully put together thing, and I just poke my finger through the bottom of that. So there you go. There's the tank. I'll take it apart in a second. It also comes with these. I'm just gonna back off. Let me put some less of the hairy knuckle cam there. It also has. Well, let me tell you what it has before I tell you what it also has. I'm just going to take it apart. So the top part is your atomizer. And it comes with an atomizer, but you can use any dripping atomizer you like, as long as it's got a hole in the bottom. So a lot of you guys with those fancy dripping atomizers that you paid $40 for. Okay. Then there's like a little, if I can get it off, a little beauty ring to hide the transition of it. Then this portion comes off to reveal a little tiny tank. And the phone's ringing. Of course it is. This has, this is the outer casing. It is rubber. It's metal, but this part is a really soft rubber. Can you see that? It's a really soft, squishy rubber. So that's what's it's going to allow you to squeeze the tank inside. And there's the teeny tiny tank. And it's threaded into this top portion. See how that works? It is a teeny tiny tank. And of course I didn't even think to possibly get replacements when I bought it. I'm not sure it's something I'm going to use forever. I don't have the big expensive dripping addies, but I'm thinking for the people that buy those Cisco addies and or they rebuild their own dripping addies, Dimitri really like this. They've been great because he really likes the dripping addies. But you know what? You can't drip and drive. So this is going to make it so that you have the feel of the dripping addy and the function of the dripping addy without having to actually drip into it. So it's bottom fed. So you put your juice in there, and you just screw this into here. And the addy that comes with it, it's a little bit different. It's got like a rubber stopper halfway down. Sort of keeps the juice from getting up into your mouth, you know, if you're not completely careful. But yeah, it's got the hole in the bottom to receive the juice, the 510 connection, and not a bad atomizer, I might add, because I've been trying it with this one. Now, it also comes with this tube, empty tube. Okay, so this is so that you can build your own atomizer. Now, it comes with 2 heads already. And here's one of them. And this is marked 1.8. So replaceable heads for your little tube thing. And I'm thinking the more industrious of us could actually rebuild that. But replaceable heads. So is that. So how this portion works is you take your tube, the threads at the bottom, you stick your, no, that's not what you do. And you get it last. Ugh, okay, so that's not what you do. You take the head, take the body, you screw that into. And then you put the tube over top. I've got an O-ring here. I don't know where it came from. Oh yeah. I just found an O-ring and I don't know where it came off of. I'm hoping it's off of. It's not. Let's see if it's in the other head. Ah, okay. I lost an O-ring in the mix. Oh, maybe it's just an extra one. Okay, cool. So that goes in there, that goes in there. So you're going to be able to see this a little better, I guess, with the rebuildable or the replaceable one. So here's how you work it. You squeeze the juice up into the atomizer. Now I'm going to see if I can hold this so you can actually see it. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. Will it? Will it? There. Okay. So basically you squeeze the bottle, and I'm going to over squeeze it. But I'll tell you how you actually do it. Is you do this, squeeze for like 1, 2, pull it up like this, and then let go, and you can hear the goop. Now I did that without paying attention to it, trying to stay in frame. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but you get it. So tip it, squeeze, pull it back up, and then unsqueeze, and it sucks it back down. And how does it work? Now, sometimes you will get a little bit of gurgling. What happened to my little beauty ring? I lost my beauty ring. Did you see it? Okay. This is the little beauty ring. Just hides the connection. And this also works as what you saw me wiping off the juice leaking out. Keeps the juice from leaking down. It keeps it in the thing. It's like a shield. Kind of a neat little rig when you think about it. If you are into the dripping atomizers of any kind, because you don't have to use the ones that are in the kit. But if you're a fan of the dripping atomizer and you've like spent $40 or $50 or whatever it is on the really expensive ones, this is a way for you to drip on the go without worrying about, going off the road. It actually works kind of good. Just going to take this off, stick this on battery, and not that crazy out looking. Let me just give it a tube. So you're gonna see you're gonna feel the gurgling until you get used to how you're gonna drip that or how you're gonna squeeze it. But the gurgling does not last, and I did not ever get juice in my mouth. So, just gonna tip it up a little. So, tip and squeeze. You don't have to tip all the way like this. Just tip and squeeze, and then let it go when it's vertical, because then it'll suck all the excess back. But it wets your wick. But how cool is that? Like I said, I'm not a huge dripping Addy person. This is one of the first atomizers I've had in like a year. But I can see how this is going to appeal to those that are still wanting the dripping atomizers and have the expensive ones and like it on the go, but you know, don't drip and drive. This is your solution. The Aurora BFT bottom fed tank system. A great idea. One other note, I paid like $23 for this, but I bought it in the UK. So once they're available here, it'll probably be around the same price, or even less. So I got mine at UK E6 in Rutherford in Wembley. It didn't really take long either. UK E6 store. So once they hit this side of the pond, it's probably around the same price. But I mean, I paid $20 for that. I did, and it works well.
Swimmy, don't say that word. Oh boy.